Let's take a closer look at the cheating scandal of F2 cars ahead of the 2025 season. Formula 2 is a spec series for young talents, which means that everyone is driving the same car, and this model is also used for a number of years. So it's all about the driver and the car's setup. If you set up the car better and bring it into the operating window earlier, you have an advantage. So naturally, every team wants to understand their car as good as possible, and hence collect as much data as possible. But also naturally, it is not allowed to modify any parts on the car because everyone should have the same. A very interesting topic here is the floor. The floor is a large aerodynamic surface close to the ground, so little changes can have big effects, and usually no one sees the floor, so changes would be hard to spot. So teams want to collect as much data as possible of the floor, and in order to do that, they use little holes in the floor, which are then connected through tubes with a pressure transducer, which can translate the pressure into a digital signal. It's widely used in motorsport, and so F2 teams ask the regulators if they can use these pressure sensors in the floor to collect additional data. The regulators did not allow that, which is understandable because then all teams would start drilling holes in their floors and collecting a lot more data, which would make things more complex but wouldn't improve racing. Also, it would be hard to control what teams are using these holes in the floor for. So it's not allowed, but on day 2 of preseason testing 2025, the regulators found 4 cars with holes in the floor. These holes are very small and usually have a diameter of just 1 millimeter. They found 1 hole in the floor on 1 Trident car and both Rodin cars. And they even found 5 holes in the floor of 1 Dams car. So by collecting pressure data in a specific spot of the floor, the teams can use this data to correlate their simulations and to fine-tune their setups. The regulators couldn't say for how long these holes have been there. So it's an unfair advantage with knowledge about these spec cars which other teams don't have. And Dams even has 5 times the data and in different locations. Also, the fact that F2 will use these cars for the foreseeable future means that these teams could have a long-lasting advantage. The reaction was that all 6 drivers of the 3 teams got a 10-place grid penalty, although just 4 drivers have been caught, and teams had to pay €10,000 fine per car. And at the next test in Bahrain, these teams can only participate on 2 instead of 3 days. Rodin apologized and declared that they were not aware that drilling a hole into the floor would be illegal. Also, this did not provide a performance advantage, but we know it's not about performance, it's about future setups. And Rodin offered to share the collected data with other teams. Dams, the team which even drilled 5 holes into the floor, declared they didn't even collect any data they could share. And Trident didn't give any statement. So what do you think? Did these teams get an unfair advantage? And was their penalty fair for a possible long-lasting advantage? Let me know how you would react in the comments below and see you at the next video.